Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm looking for new energies, and like I always say, positive energies, but if we don't get, those positive energies, we work through it, You control the path of your life. It's just showing you where you're heading towards and what you can possibly do about it. That's what it does. There's always an advice section in these cards. I do see sometimes a way out. I also kind of want to put out there, sometimes people self-sabotage even positive readings, like they don't want good things to come in. Some people expect, negative things all the time. But like I said, it's for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'm looking for positive. And we always give an honest reading though, okay? Wow, wait a minute. We're getting a victory. We are getting a victory in something. You're high on your horse. You're going to be liking life in some way, in some area. You're going to gain a victory. A victory is coming towards you. Let's see what the subject is. Coming out of feeling left out and abandoned. Not having enough money. Maybe you at one time were worried about paying your bills or could not. But it looks like you're gaining a victory and taking a stand. That's what's crossing it. Taking a stand, valor, getting on top of things and doing what you need to do to get out of debt, to not have to worry, to be able to pay your bills. It's like there's energy out there allowing you to recover from whatever was happening in your life that had to do with finances or just feeling left out. Your goal is to avoid a tower situation, which looks like what you do, Foundation over a lover situation or partnerships. Remember, sometimes the lovers it has an emotional attachment to it, but it could have to do with your work. If you're really involved in it, if you really enjoy your work or you really wanting work, has to do with partnerships, or it could have to do with the actual love situation. In the past, something did fail. You were caught, and something failed with the Seven of Pentacles, and then you reevaluate it. You reinvest, or you try to rebuild or do something to make things better with the Seven of Pentacles. And I'm going to clarify these, and as you know, it could change the story up. That's going to have to wait. And my phone is way over there, so I apologize for that, but got to keep on going. Okay, in the very near future, you got the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is about messages or flying, traveling sometimes. You may put that off at first. You also may be careful about missing messages. That has a lot to do with it. Eight of Wands. It also could be that there'd be an overabundance of messages. I will clarify. Go either way. Let's find out what's going on. Possible future outcome, advice from the universe. You get wish fulfillment. You're going to get a wish. You're going to get something you like coming in. And I'm not getting that for a lot of the signs. I do not get, I get a lot of, embattlements and things people are going through. And a lot of them do okay on the end, but I haven't been getting that wish card as much because of the way the environment has been lately. So you are one of the very few getting a wish, okay? You get what you wish, whatever you're going for at this time. What is coming towards you, outside environment, someone has not made a final decision. They're holding off on making a decision with you. They're unsure whether to move on to something else or just stay where they're at. That's what that's about, and I will clarify. Your hopes and fears, a Page of Cups. You could take on this energy. This could be you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone who's very giving and can be very loving if they want to, or they want these loving offers that are coming in. In the end, you're still Two of Cups. The Two of Cups could, again, have to do with lovers and partnerships and things of that nature. I do see you getting wish fulfillment. I do see someone not making a final decision on something towards you. I see you working towards a failed situation, trying to fix it. You're trying to avoid a tower, but it looks like you're still going through the motions, but I do believe you get a victory in it. You get what you're wishing, but the person or people or situation you're dealing with is still going through the motions themselves. Do not think that is anything wrong with that. It's just the way people are in it. They're going through, like I said, the motions, but I do feel like you're going to get wish fulfillment in whatever is going on with a partnership or love. Let's go back to the beginning. It's taking a stand, taking valor, doing what you're supposed to do, being brave over a Five of Pentacles situation where someone felt left out in the cold. So I need 2 cards, please, for Scorpio as a subject at hand. 2 cards, please. Queen of Cups, that could be you. Trying to go for your overall wealth and stability in life. For some of you, you could be dealing with another water sign. Could be a Cancer. It doesn't have to be a Cancer. It could be a Pisces. But I'm feeling like it's saying take control over emotional situation where someone feels like they got left out or don't have enough, and realize that you're going to get your 10 of Pentacles. I did see you get a victory. So maybe a lot of you are going to get something that's really cool, that's financial, you know, that'll stay long term in some way. Your goal is a Tower in reverse. You avoid a Tower. You put it off from you. You knew it was happening. You knew something was going to happen, and you stepped out. You're going to step up before it happens, you know. So the Tower in reverse. I need 2 cards for Scorpio, and what is crowning them, or the goal. Page of Cups. That could be your energy, feeling a little offset, and you're wanting to collaborate. So I do feel like it could be you, the Page of Cups, or like I said, another water sign, and you're trying to collaborate, you're trying to work on something, and it's got you a little upset, maybe it's got you a little emotional, or just a little unease, okay? But it looks like your goal is to work out something, to work with something with more than one person. Foundation, you got the Lovers. It's in the upright, and it's a major arcana, so it's pretty relevant. So the Lovers in the upright. I need 2 cards for Scorpio, please. Yeah, someone's having trouble moving on from a lover situation. Could be a King of Swords type energy, male or female. Remember, these cards can be male or female. This person could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or they are very disgruntled right now. They're having trouble moving on from a love situation with you, or like I said, a partnership. In the past, you looked at a failed situation. You're thinking with the 7 of Pentacles, now how do I fix this? How do I make things right? So I need 2 cards for the 7 of Pentacles in the past. Yeah, it's something, a failed situation that caused strife. And someone held back some money, maybe. Maybe you were saving money. Maybe you were trying to save money. And something happened. Maybe someone got in an argument over finances, you know. And also could be also competition. Maybe you felt like you weren't getting what was due to you in the past. But like I said, you gained a victory. What was strange is we got this 8 of Wands in reverse. I told you what that's about, but let's find out more because it could go either way. So the 8 of Wands in reverse, I need 2 cards, please, for Scorpio in the very near future. What is going to happen with the 8 of Wands to Scorpio? I'll give a mini love reading at the end. Pick a card, love reading. Yeah, it's... Oh, it's saying here, you may not get your messages right away at first, but it says, you know, it's like you're waiting for something, you're waiting for stability, but you're going to keep balance. It's going to equal out. It is going to happen, but it may not happen the next, like, week or so. It may happen because I feel like you've been waiting on messages, and or maybe, like I said, they're chaotic, but you're going to keep balance. Things are going to even out when it comes to receiving finances. It's going to work out. The messages will eventually come in. They're just still a little bit of a setback with whatever you're dealing with. You know, someone else may be dealing with situations, but it says keep balance. Everything is cool. You get wish fulfillment. You get a victory. Okay. So the 9 of Cups in the upright. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe. You're getting your wish fulfillment. That's what it's saying. So don't worry about things. With the 9 of Cups, it is there for you for the taking. So I need 2 cards for Scorpio for the 9 of Cups, please. Oh yeah, happy home situation. And definitely will come in. The messages and stability will definitely come in, even though they are very slow. They are coming in. They are coming in, okay? And when I see a Pentacles energy, a lot of people don't like it because they say it's slow, but a lot of times I see it as long term, you know. Now, what's coming towards you or the outside environment, someone is wishy-washy. They haven't made a final decision. They eventually will. They will decide what they want to do. Right now, they're kind of holding back. They're a little worried. It could be that's why you're not hearing the messages just yet. So, the Two of Wands in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for Scorpio. King of Pentacles. Yeah, it could be a Pentacles energy. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They're working hard towards something, so they haven't made a final decision. They're working hard for the money or whatever they're doing in life. And so maybe that's why you haven't heard from them. They're keeping themselves extremely busy, or maybe they really are. Your hopes and fears, the Page of Cups in the upright. You're trying to keep balance. Maybe this is you trying to keep balance, trying to send messages that are kind and loving, or wanting to receive these. Like I said, some of you could be dealing with another Scorpio, or like I said, a Pisces or Cancer. I need 2 cards, please, for the Page of Cups. Yeah, you're waiting on, you want messages. There it is again, the 8 of Wands in reverse. You're a little disappointed that you're not getting them right away, but they will come in, okay? Just realize this person is doing something. They're really working hard. That's what about 8 of Pentacles. They're working hard on something. See how, they're toiling over something? They're really busy. That's what they're doing. So it's not like, I think that's why they haven't made a decision one way or the other. And that's why they haven't been like maybe communicating as much. But in the end, we have the 2 of Cups. It's in reverse, so it's still a little off the first couple weeks, like I said, but wish fulfillment is coming in. You are getting a happy environment. You got your 10 of Pentacles there. You got the victory card. It's just things are going to take a little bit longer. So I need 2 cards for the 2 of Cups. Why are they not getting this right away? What's going on? I do know, I see that over here what's going on. I need 2 more cards for the 2 of Cups, please. If someone can't take a break right now, they're not really happy, they're not able to enjoy themselves right now, they can't take a break, and it has to do with the Cups energy of partnership. I think they're working. I do think they're working. Some of you are going to be dealing with the Queen of Wands. I see all the signs here, but they show it for you to know that, it's affecting a lot of Scorpios. But the Queen of Wands is also a very passionate energy. Someone's going to take passion towards you again. Some of you could be dealing with the Aries or any fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their astrology chart. They got a lot of passion. And so you could be dealing with this person in the upright at the end. And they're really a lot of fun. They're very giving and they're very affectionate. Okay. Let me give you pick a card love reading, a mini one. It doesn't take that long. Because I do see this could have to do with love. But like I said, it has to do with money too. Maybe some of you are thinking about a job or a career. But like I said, we're going to do love right now with the angel answers. I need 3 cards for Scorpio. 3 cards, please. Usually I clean these up, but running out of time lately. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hope you can see these. If not, I apologize. I'll bring them closer towards you. But like I said, you could pick an energy, pick a pile. But at the end, for secondary energies, I bring them all together. So you can wait on that if you want. But whatever you're compelled to pick or choose from this card, which card section you want, concentrate on them as I shuffle. But this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And 3 cards from the Moonology, because it always tells us something about love for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And the Moonology cards concerning love. Okay, let's see what's going on here. If you pick this section, or these cards, take action. I do see that 7 of Wands. That has a lot to do with valor, get on top of things. Take action on a love situation. 9 of Earth. You will be getting some gain in your life. For some of you, you may want some independence. But I see this as someone very happy having gain in their life. Okay? But don't let your pride get in the way. That may be a situation, because I see this full moon in Leo. Okay? You may be dealing with a fire sign, but it says don't let pride get in your way. Don't let where people are refusing to talk to each other, you know. I see someone is being prideful too. So if it's a cross watcher, it says don't let pride get in the way, because it's going to work out. But everybody needs to get on top of things and take action in their love life, and don't let it, don't be so stubborn. I mean, Scorpio is stubborn energy. They can do what they want, but it's saying here you get a lot of gain if you don't have a lot of pride. Reconsider a situation. If you don't want to talk to somebody, maybe you're the one not talking to somebody. That's a good possibility with Scorpio, trust me. But it says reconsider. Page of Water, someone wants a new beginning. They may want to send a message to you. This also could be you, you know, in the upright. And have faith in your dreams and have faith in love, okay? Reconsider, have faith in love, because that Page of Water is a good sign that someone has feelings for you, okay? Someone feels you that you're loving. You feel like you need to recover for a little bit to regroup yourself, because someone suffered a little bit of heartbreak. Could have to do with a third party, or someone thinks there is a third party. Doesn't always mean there is one, but it does mean that someone felt a little bit of sorrow towards another person, you know, that their heart got broken. But confidence is the key. Yes, recover. I understand you're getting over heartbreak, but realize confidence is the key to success. So realize that you are worth it, that love is worthy, and to go for it. If you're confident in yourself and in love, it will renew itself. It says new moon in Leo. So I'm thinking of the next new moon, okay? You're going to start feeling better. I feel like a lot of you are just, like I said, still going through the motions over maybe, like I said, a heartbreak. And maybe some people refuse to talk to each other. And the outside person says, well, I'm not making a decision. You make the decision. It's going to be like that. And it says not to let pride get in the way, bringing these all together, you know. You can have gain, you can have happiness, but just don't, like I said, let pride get in the way. And if you're a cross watcher, same thing, as I feel it's going both ways here. Take action. Get on top of things. You only live once, okay? Or some people, well, if you believe in past lives, you know, you live more than that. But that's what I'm just saying with the old saying. But it's okay to recover from heartbreak, okay? It says recovery is at hand. So it's okay to recover, but reconsider about never talking to somebody again. Or reconsider about being stubborn. A cross watcher, same thing, okay? Because I do see a lot of love and energy still here, one for another, okay? And have faith in the situation, and it will improve. I know you're recovering. You got to get over it. You're still going through emotions, I see. But confidence in the relationship and in yourselves is the key to this working out. So be confident that you can work it out if you want it to. Scorpio is a stubborn energy. I do see that fire energy, stubborn, but I know that they still care. It's up to you. So this is for Scorpios that still have feelings for somebody, but they don't want to talk to them right now. They want them to make the first move, and the person also is doing the same thing. So it's saying, put away the pride, and it will work out, okay? Put it away. It's up to you, though. You have free will. I'm just telling you what path you are on and what you can take and what you can do about it. Either go for the person you're wanting to recover with eventually, or maybe go towards something else. You get a victory, you get wish fulfillment, you get 10 of Pentacles, you get a happy home, no matter what it seems like, you know, because we got a major arcana there, you know, you got that 10 of Pentacles, which is an overall final energy also. So it's up to you, Scorpio. What do you want? You want to stay or you want to go? You know, let me know in the comments. I'll be reading for you again soon, okay? Bye.